Hey everyone, and welcome to the Withering Effect,
episode 23.
Today's date is June 27th, 2020, and I am Stiflerd, or Stiflerd versus to the rest of the interwebs.
And I am Q Magna, also known as Q-Slice23. Today we're going where no frog has gone before.
That's right.
Beneath the void, there's a dimension that only few are brave enough to reach. A world of soul, sand, and skulls. Explosions and black hearts. A world of red dragons. And technical difficulties. Will we survive this battle? Because we are heading into unknown territory. We are heading past the conscious, through the subconscious, even beyond limbo. Today we are entering Podcastception. Please welcome Duds, Jimbo, and Carl of the Withering Effect podcast.
Yeah. What an intro.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
We got these effects in post. It makes it sound so. Oh wow, that was epic.
We just yell Carl and he'll throw in some fancy sounds later.
Hey, you guys got a good song.
That is true. That is true.
Good song. We just found something. You guys got somebody to make you a song. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Decoy's a genius.
He's really good too.
I loved it. I was vibing to it last night. I was like,
we should put it on our intro. Let's do it. See what are we watching? Gentlemen, three for one.
Intros.
3 for 1 episode, and we're going I don't know, enemy territory. Is that what we call it? No.
yes.
We're going. We invited on. Well, actually, we kind of begged. Is that how we say it? You got another podcast group on our podcast.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
This is I think this might be illegal. We're supposed to be enemies.
Yeah.
We're technically rivals.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not, because there's a little website going around. FeedSpot blog.
Ooh,
Withering Effect.
Yes,
Number 4.
we're higher than you.
Minecraft podcast to listen in 2020. The Void Frogs, number 5.
Mm-hmm.
We are
bad. Good job, guys.
We are honored to be in your presence.
That's right.
We're not worthy to be in your presence.
But we're both top 5, so
We're
That's
both
right.
top 5.
we're in the same category.
Mhm.
The people know. The people know.
Okay, all right. So hey, the 3 of you guys, why don't you kind of give a shout out to what your names are, what part of the Withering Effect podcast you do? Let's start with, what do you want to start with, Duds?
Sure. I'm DuDsvs. You guys can find me on the Withering Effect, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. I'm a co-host with Jimbo, and my main job is to write up the shows and come up with stupid ideas, which happens way too much.
Stupid ideas are awesome.
Such as coming on the Void Frogs podcast.
That was,
I think that's one of my better
That was his
decisions, because
idea.
I go, Carl, hey, these guys are really good. Let's see if we can't do podcast switching, and they be on our show, we be on their show.
Yeah.
It'd be some really fun stuff.
See, now that just gave me an idea where it would have been funny for you guys to just do the episode without us. You guys come on, and then we'll do an episode on your show without you. That would be fun.
Yeah. All right, we'll pencil that in for 2 weeks from now.
That's right.
Yep.
So that's Duds. And Jimbo, what's your deal with the podcast?
I'm also co-host with Duds. I came on, I think, the beginning of the year, and you can find me on Twitter. I have a YouTube channel also where I do Minecraft and occasional other videos, PC videos sometimes. But yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
And Carl, the hidden gem of the show.
Yeah, so I'm responsible for keeping these 2 in check.
Don't just tell me what to do, Carl.
I do all of the editing and all the social media and all the behind the scenes kind of stuff, booking guests and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have 24 hours usually to take what they give me and make it into a show.
I wouldn't do it.
24 hours.
Along with work and everything as well.
I've done that. I've done that a couple of times with editing a video, and I would not do the 24-hour thing all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I need a week.
This is why Q hates our videos. Because they're a single image with a waveform. Which is what which you said recently that he doesn't like.
You just like change the still image to like your face, like, or you could take mine and put that.
I'll just take your,
just
your face on there. But as well as the Withering Effect, I do YouTube videos for the Ripple Effect Minecraft server, and I also do tech videos and stuff like that as well. But my main sort of thing at the moment is making sure this podcast comes out on time.
Yeah, right on. That is a powerful person to have in your pocket. I think that's But like, I don't know if people realize even those little like waveform little things or whatever, even the image that you have, that stuff takes time, man. That takes time to make and put together. I
upload the audio file to a website and it does it all for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Whoa, the secret out.
I wish I had that.
I see.
I use a
What did they say? Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
I've never heard them say that to me. Mine are just like, get to work.
Mine's definitely make Carl work, do nothing.
Make Carl
work, do nothing.
They use a keyframe assistant like in Adobe After Effects, which just is supposed to do it for you, but it just takes so long. My computer just takes forever to render it. Anyway, it's just you and I, Carl, we can geek out about this stuff later. I know the rest of the guys are sitting there like, oh God.
They're just like, what are these guys on about?
I don't do this for a reason. I don't want to hear about it. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so on our show, we're a little different than your guys' show. You guys are really focused on what's going on in the game, stuff you've been building. We don't really play Minecraft. I've only played it like once or twice, so I don't really know what a stone is. But anyway, what we like to start on our show is we like to start saying, how did you guys come up with your names? So first of all, let's explain where the Withering Effect is. And I have one issue with this name. Because why is it Withering Effect instead of Wither Effect?
You can't bring our guest on and start critiquing them.
I am asking based on all grammatical.
Why do you use that color? That was a really dumb question.
In the world. Just who wants to take that one? Where's the name come from?
I guess that's me. I was live streaming a lot last year, and I had mentioned that I wanted to do a podcast. But I wasn't going to do it till I came up with the name. Kind of my excuse to, I'm not going to do that. Forget that. Shouldn't have said that out loud. And then basically everyone who was watching the stream just kept throwing names out. And it took like 2 weeks. And I think one of our server mates, Odney, said The Withering Effect. And it just kind of clicked. It's like, you know what? That is a very cool name. And it deals with Minecraft without being exact Minecraft because it's with a ring. And I figured, well, it's a podcast and I'm going to be one of the main hosts. I'll probably bore people to death. So they're just going to wither in their chairs anyways.
So it's like the fourth wall. People are actually getting withered.
Yeah. And we kind of
like Thanos.
Let's go with that.
You need milk. You need your milk to listen.
Definitely.
And we've definitely played on that when we came up with our Patreon lately, because like the pre-shows like spawning the wither, and then you have the Withering Effect, and then the post shows drinking your milk. So it's a fun thing to play off of. So it's that simple. Omni said Withering Effect, and I said sure.
Yeah, it's a good name. It sticks, and it's nice because it's like even in Minecraft, from a Minecraft perspective, we are opposites. I wouldn't say we're opposites in the real world, but we're like opposites in the game. We are the void, and you guys are the nether. This is such an interesting thing.
The nether?
Yeah,
the wither. The nether's not related to the wither. Well, I guess it gets the wither.
You gotta get the wither skulls from the nether.
See, the way I think about it as a map maker, I'm like, a wither ring. Like a ring of withers, like the ultimate boss fight. Like you're surrounded by withers, and like they leave this massive I don't know. That's what I would invent.
Getting ideas.
There you go. What do you guys
nice.
say? Do you guys think that the Wither is like a Nether boss? Do you guys consider it that?
I mean, you don't normally fight him in the Nether, but
No.
if you were to get withered, you'd be in the Nether to get withered.
Yeah.
I guess that you need like the items to make the Wither boss from the Nether. I never considered him a Nether boss before.
Yeah, everybody chickens out and spawns him in the overworld. We did it once on an SMP. We spawned the Wither in the Nether, and we all died dozens of times. It's a bad idea.
The Nether roof is a good idea, but
yeah, we did it wrong. So it just started flying around. We had lava pouring on us everywhere. It took us like 3 weeks, I think, to finally kill it. It was a bad
man.
So there's a reason why people spawned it in the overworld.
Well, now it's cheesing it in the end, doing it under the portal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take... I saw this this YouTuber, I think his name was Panda, and a whole bunch of numbers, and he's very technical. And he had this video of like, easiest way to kill the Wither, and you spawn him up in the Nether roof so that it like suffocates him or something like that in the bedrock.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like, yeah, of course, everybody knows that shit. I don't play survival. I just use a command, kill.
It's so 2010.
2010.
Okay. So, apart from the name of the podcast you guys are on, you all have your own aliases in Minecraft. How did you come up with the... Well, Carl's kind of almost obvious, except we've got Ryds. Like, a joke before the show. What is Carl Ride?
Carl Ride or Die.
What does he ride?
Oh, great.
It's
now I'm going to
literally
call Carl Ride or Die. Thanks.
Ride or Die.
Carl Ride or Die. Mine just comes from my actual name, Carl Ridings. That's literally it.
Yeah, but why not Carl
Org.
Ridings? You went Rides. I
Just,
picture you on like a
make it-
Harley, like I'm Carl Rides.
You had to steal the ING for Withering Effect.
That was sunglasses, okay?
Just put the sunglasses on. Yeah, bro. He's got a pistol
Jimbo
for
goes
some
by
reason.
Slice 23.
Shoots
Where's
it
the
off.
Slice 23 come from?
Well, 23 is my birth date, June 23rd. Just passed, actually.
Oh, happy birthday.
And
That's
thank
why
you.
we had you on the show. I didn't even
Yeah,
realize
it's
it.
a birthday show. But I don't know if you're familiar with Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo
was a-
Slice?
Kimbo Slice. He was a fighter on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am
it was
not.
like it was a nickname given to me from at work, Jimbo
Okay.
Slice. So kind of ran with that.
Because it rhymes.
So is your name actually Jimbo?
No, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Jimbo.
Close enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I know another Jimmy. There's a Jimmy that we just made fun of on the show the other day. Don't worry,
Oh.
we won't make fun of you too much.
That's fair.
Dud says an interesting way to spell the name, because I noticed there's a capital D, a lowercase u, a capital D, lowercase s. What's the story behind that?
Looks like a face.
Is that what it is?
No, that's not. So in real life, I write in all caps when I'm doing handwriting. Just because my handwriting is extremely messy, and that's the easiest way to read it.
Exactly.
So when I see a lowercase d anywhere, I'm like, that doesn't look right. It's facing the wrong direction. So I just capitalized the D.
Right.
And people were like, well, you were just doing capitalize, uncapitalized. And it's like, no, it's just the D that I capitalized.
It's like,
That's cool.
You have a thing against lowercase d's. You're okay with any other letters, just the lowercase d does not exist.
That letter does not. It's not
What
in my
about-
alphabet.
What about a Q? Lowercase q faces the wrong way.
It's true.
All right, Jimbo, fine. I'm going to change my name to Quids. Thanks.
So,
I like
that's actually a funny thing. I just learned this the other day. You know how people say, like, mind your P's and Q's? You guys ever heard that?
Mhm.
So I've always thought that meant your please and your thank yous, like you tell a kid to be polite, please and thank yous, mind your P's and Q's. Apparently, it is the origination could be like a bar, like 400 years ago, mind your pints and quarts, but it could also be your P's and Q's that they were talking about, like the letters. Don't get them backwards. Mind your P's and Q's. Make sure they're not flipped around. So anyway, that's related to duds with the D's and the B's.
Just capitalize.
Great bit of information.
Take the thread out.
Yeah.
So where does duds, the name, come from then?
I've had duds as a name for a long time. I want to say back to 8th grade, so I was like 12 or 11 at the time.
He was wearing some cool duds, man.
Not exactly. We were going on a youth trip, bunch of kids and everything, and we had stopped at a gas station to get snacks and stuff because that's what you do. And I ended up grabbing a pack of Milk Duds and basically got ridiculed because my snack of choice was Milk Duds.
What's wrong with a Milk Dud?
That's what I'm saying.
It's 8th grade. They make fun of you for everything.
Yeah.
So,
I've had the name Duds since about 8th grade, and that's just duds. It's stuck.
What did you guys get made fun of for? I need to know so I can make fun of you for it.
I used to be really short. Now I'm 6'2".
That's what happens when you grow up. You actually get tall.
Yeah, but I was like one of the shortest kids in my junior year, and then senior year I was one of the tallest. Happened fast. Yeah. Didn't get bullied or anything, but I was always pretty short.
Mine's just the usual. The glasses.
The glasses?
Kids are cruel.
Such a lazy one. It's not that's not even worth making fun of.
The thing is, if you go riding on your Harley,
it's too easy.
You go riding on your Harley and your glasses, and you just lift them up, and you give Duds a pack of Milk Duds. And you can be like, "Whoa, that guy's so cool."
I love this. I'm visualizing this scene right now. CarlRyds rides up, full leather, suited up.
Yeah.
And he rides up, and he just real chill, like looks over, Jimbo. Like nods at him, and then pulls out a pack of Milk Duds from his pocket and his gun. And because that's cool,
He's got to do that signature Mentos smile and thumbs up at the end of it or whatever.
That's right. Well, maybe not a smile, maybe more of like a
scowl.
Yeah, scowl. That's good. That's good. You guys need to make this happen. I know you all live on like
I think
very
we will.
Distant parts of the world, but Carl is he's a talented man. He could edit it together, make it look
yeah, you could do that.
All right, Carl, now you only have 6 hours to do the show. This video needs to be done first.
Yeah. So how did you guys all knew each other from like the Ripple Effect or the Commicraft, right? That server?
I met Duds on Commicraft. Duds originally made Commicraft. That's when I joined him.
Okay.
And then we joined in on the Ripple Effect season 2.
Yeah, and Carl, you were on part of that too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was from the start of the Ripple Effect, so I did season 1, and then Jimbo and Duds joined us for season 2 with the rest of the server, and then as Duds was saying, he kind of like said about the Withering Effect on the stream, and that's how it kind of started. I DM'd Duds and went, I'll do the boring stuff for the show if you want to do it. So
I
that's how it became.
You guys just put
out
like this little clip, like a short clip, which we got to do that, Steffler. They like highlight the words and everything on Twitter. Like, here's what happened in this week's show, and then you just like all the. You guys know what I'm talking about. Stifler has no idea what I'm talking. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. I saw Carl do it, and I was like, Carl, it's genius.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good recap.
That's all
don't owe me.
Too.
Don't owe me. Oh, yeah, I did my research. I totally know. Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, you guys just, I don't know if it was the week before, whatever, I saw that clip from you. I'll do the boring stuff, which is not boring to you, apparently.
No, I enjoy it. I'd rather do that than have to talk for 2 hours every week.
Now, see, the trick is you say you don't enjoy it. All right?
Is that a trick?
They pay
But
you
Duds
money.
pays me.
Oh, that's the trick.
That's the
You
trick.
only get
That's
paid
genius.
to do
Well,
what
now
That's
we know the
genius.
trick, though.
yeah.
It's out
Well,
in the open.
don't worry. We'll get that fixed and cleaned up. So actually, we have your birthday, Jimbo, was recently, but there was another birthday recently.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you guys know whose birthday it was recently?
Was it Jax?
Is a very popular Jax.
Jax.
Very popular. It was. So
it was
there's
all
this
of your
list.
birthday.
The top fourth of 2020 podcast's birthday.
Yeah.
All of Minecraft podcasts.
I'm so glad that came out this week as we're recording this.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, you guys did what? By now you're probably 53 episodes, right?
Yeah, by the time this
50
episode,
Yeah, we
50 was
did
your
do-
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is there's this little show I watch on YouTube called Wikipedia Fact or Fiction. It's about rock stars. We're gonna talk about you rock stars. So I'm gonna read this here.
No, hold on a second, because
It says
we just kind of.
It says The Withering Effect is a podcast all about Minecraft. Is that correct?
False.
Each week,
Yep.
join Duds and Jimbo from the Ripple Effect server as they avoid the wither. Wow. To bring you
Here
the
we
latest news, experiences, opinions of the world's best-selling game. Stop me if I'm lying. Whether you're down the darkest mine or building your base to the sky, take us on your next Minecraft adventure. One episode a week, June 2019 started. The reason I the reason I asked that is because ours says 3 episodes a month, Stifler.
Yeah,
What's going on there?
I don't know. There it
You guys
says
are
once a
doing
week.
more? I wanted to see how accurate that was. Go back to what you wanted to say.
Oh, I just wanted to clarify for our audience who just heard us kind of like ramble about their episode numbers. The point I was making was they just reached their 1-year birthday, their 1-year anniversary.
I think they got it when you said the word birthday. That's usually it happens once a year for most people.
It's quick. It's quick. People might not understand. What are they talking about? It's all of your birthday. What do they mean? We got
Triplets.
Yeah. Number 1 is the Shaft. Woo, Shaft. Number 2 is
the Shaft
Minecraft.
is
Which only
Me.
just came back recently.
Yeah.
I was gonna
What?
say the Shaft is cool. That is not fair. They've been number 1 for years, but they weren't even around for years.
Well, like the thing is, Minecraft Me is number 2, and they haven't put out a podcast episode since April this year. Plus, they were hadn't done for years. So number 3 is the Spawn Chunks, which you guys are fans of, aren't you? You guys listen to Spawn Chunks?
Yep. Yep.
I don't think I've ever
I
heard
don't
of
listen to them too often.
No.
Every once in a while.
I have to delay it because a lot of times they're covering the same stuff we're covering, and I don't want to sound like I'm just regurgitating what they are. So it's like I have to listen to them 3 weeks after they premiere an episode, just so I'm not saying exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't really like taking like word for word intro of someone else's podcast and reading it as an intro to your own podcast. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Kind of failed
Noted.
on that one, then.
Noted. I will
Who would do that?
change
Who would
that
do
up
that?
in the future. Who else is on that list? I'm curious. There's us. There's these guys. Number 4.
Dig Straight Down.
Yeah, Rebel
Afterlife
JC.
Podcast. Foxy Talks.
I don't think there is a number 10.
There's not
No,
a number
there's not.
10. You're right. It's a
There isn't,
it's a
no.
top 10 list with
There's
only
not even
9.
10 of us.
With only 9.
No, here's the
That's
ridiculous
amazing.
thing. I had a podcast before. It was the Friends of the Server podcast. This was back in 2018.
Yeah.
It was similar to how we do Void Frogs, a little different. But I was on that list in 2018, 2019. And the owners of that website contacted me and they were like, hey, you're on our list, top 10 Minecraft podcast. If you would like to stay on, you can pay us
Yep.
X number of dollars a
What?
month to
You can get
guarantee
even
you
higher.
will stay here. And
Allegedly. We don't know. Maybe it was a different website.
no,
Allegedly.
it was that exact.
Allegedly.
I have the receipts.
All right.
So I did it. I
He's been
did
paying
it
for years.
Yeah, I actually subscribed. For.
God, you really wanted to be higher on the list.
And
you're telling me if we pay them, we
can
get up to number 4?
Bump you up a little.
How much are you guys paying them?
Yeah, so I subscribed, and now that podcast is gone off of their page. Now, granted, it doesn't. Right. The podcast is dead. It doesn't exist anymore. But still, like, I paid. You
mean your dead podcast isn't on top 9 Minecraft podcasts in 2020? What's going on there?
Yeah, I know. No, but I mean, and I paid for other things. I wasn't buying an ad spot. I paid. There were other reasons why I did it. Don't judge me. Anyway.
All right. Next topic on the list, and I want you guys' opinion because we just talked about this before the show. I'm not sure if Carl, you're into it, but Mixer just partnered with Facebook. Let's call it that. You guys were streaming on Mixer. I think you said you switched to Twitch. What's your thoughts on Mixer? Judge, go ahead. You first.
Well, actually, can I just a quick clarification? No, a quick clarification. I want to know how Duds. I want to know how Duds feels about this, but I want a quick clarification. Mixer is not moving to Facebook because there's a lot of confusion about this. Okay. Mixer has not been bought by Facebook. Yeah. They're not moving to Facebook. It's just Mixer said we are going to close, and Facebook was like, okay, we will partner with you to accept your partners and affiliates and stuff.
So no more Mixer at all.
Right. Yeah, Mixer is gone whether or not Facebook had taken anybody. But Facebook was kind, I guess, or whatever, or, using the opportunity to pick people up. But anyway, okay, so
they wanted the headline.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did.
Think so.
All right. So back to Duds. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Mixer?
To me, it's sad. When I started streaming, I was looking for platforms. I knew of Mixer, and I knew it was really small, so I thought it'd be really easy to get seen there. And then using it, you realize its tech and software was way ahead of everyone else's. Like, it wasn't even close to Twitch at the time. And I think that alone is what kind of brought Twitch up with their low latency and adding in all their extra little bits. Which is great because competition's always healthy. But then all of a sudden, Twitch is now caught up software-wise, and the numbers for Mixer just kind of dwindled. And I noticed when I go to stream, I'm obviously only streaming Minecraft. I'm like the only Java Minecraft player on Mixer at the time. Really? Yeah, everyone's Xbox, and they come on. Constantly people would give it and be like, can I join? And it's like I literally had a join button. So when people pressed it, they would get a message saying, hey, I'm playing on a private SMP. You can't join. It said it a lot nicer than that. But
I like that.
That was one of the starts where I started paying attention, noticing the traffic in Mixer was getting low and stuff like that, which was really kind of depressing because, like I said, great software.
Yeah.
And I had so many Mixer devs just kind of stop in the stream for 5 or so minutes and talk to you. And I was like, that's sweet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Matt jumped in, I know, twice. He was the owner and co-founder or whatever at one point. He jumped in early on, just said, hey, good job, keep going. And I was just like, oh, yeah, sweet. That's awesome. And then he left the company and my eyes started to get open and it's like none of that stuff was happening anymore. I went from averaging 15 viewers to 2. And I was just like, oh, this isn't so great. So I went ahead and made the jump to Twitch because most of the ripple effects on Twitch. So it just kind of made sense because we do live stream days. It's easier to pass the baton on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still stand by. I thought Mixer was the better program, but views matter.
Yeah.
So
I was so
Jimbo
excited.
used to be on a Mixer too.
Yeah. Actually, I went to Mixer because Duds was on Mixer actually, and there are some big names like Tango Tech was on there, and a few others. Not too many. Most were on Twitch. I wasn't too familiar with streaming in the first place, though, so I kind of just went to Mixer. I thought it'd be easier. I streamed like twice a week for maybe 3 months, and the views were okay, but I don't know, some of the traffic coming in was toxic. I noticed. I don't know if it's because I'm older and I'm playing Minecraft. You know how there's like a taboo with that.
More trolls than I did.
Yeah, I got a good bit of trolls every once in a while. Most of the time I like to mess back with them and stuff, but it got old, you know. And again, like Dud said, a lot of the ripple effect was on Twitch, so that's when I decided to move. And again, I don't really stream there too much. I still need to get a schedule.
Yeah,
getting a schedule is tough.
You guys do a you schedule slots to do the ripple effect. I saw that. That's kind of interesting. So you tune in at 2, whatever, you see this builder, and tune in at 4, you see this.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
It takes a lot of time to be able to get everyone on a schedule like that, and to try and get everyone lined up on the day for all them slots. It takes a lot of time and negotiation for us to set up a live stream day. So that's why they don't happen that often, because people have got jobs and lives and stuff, and it's difficult to get like 8 people or 6 people in a row doing all these streams in one go. So, but we try. Yeah.
No, that's it definitely takes a lot of work, but it's cool. I always found Mixer definitely is. I thought the tech was better for sure, so I'm with you on that, Duds. And I thought like the interface and everything was great too. I never really saw much of an issue with trolls, but I guess, if everybody's playing Bedrock, which makes sense because they had a Mixer integration in Xbox, right? So you could just stream straight from the Xbox. You probably have a lot of younger players than you do on Java, and they're going to be trolls and be little butts and make fun of your glasses and your name. And your duds.
You were short, now you're tall again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carl, did you ever stream on Mixer?
I did. I basically was there because, again, Duds was there, and it was just easier to have us all there, but I don't stream that much anyway. It's not something that really I kind of enjoy that much. I just kind of do it every now and again, so when they moved to Twitch, I just kind of followed suit, to be honest.
Yeah. You heard about it and you're like, oh, that was a little Twitch. Yeah, no.
A little Twitch on there.
We do a little bit of deep diving on our guests, and first thing I found was Dud's.
Oh no!
Your first video.
Oh god!
March 14th, 2016.
Did I not delete that thing yet?
No, was episode 2, and your second video was March 15th, episode 1. Have you learned to count yet? What is going on?
Actually, I have not learned to count. That's kind of the running joke. Duds can't count.
Okay. I found it. I wrote it on the thing, and then Stifler's watching. He's like, "Hey, that's kind of odd. His first video is episode 2." I said, "Yeah, it's on the list. We're gonna ask him why he would do that."
So when I started, I didn't want to have just one video up there because I knew it took a week or two for me to make videos.
Right.
And just having one there for a week, people come, they watch it, go, "Oh, this is great," but now he's got nothing else to watch, and he hasn't put anything out in over a week, so bye, unsubscribe.
Yeah.
So I did the first and second episode at the same time, posted them, realized I had an editing mistake in the first episode, took it down, refixed it, put it back up, and it became the second video.
It's rough.
Perfectionist.
Yeah.
I find it funny, you like to say in your intro, as we kind of goofed around with, this is Duds or Duds versus to the rest of the interwebs, and I'm like, but your podcast is like everybody comes to see it, so maybe it's Duds to the rest of the internet, or Duds versus to the rest of the internet, and Duds to everybody else.
I don't know.
Wait, you just said
that came about me stumbling over my own words because I can't talk right either. Counting and talking are very hard.
Yeah,
intros are hard, man.
Yeah, let's not change their script. They already have enough trouble when I change their scripts. Let's not go there.
Carl changed one word, and both me and Jimbo are like, "Carl, what the heck did you do?"
I get on him every time. He changes it.
To be honest with you, I do it just for fun. I really do. I do.
I know you do. I know you do.
I'm gonna start telling my neighbors to drive that motorcycle more. just for that.
Oh, yeah. Run over that lawnmower. How you like now, buddy?
If only.
So December 11th, 2019, we had an episode on the Withering Effect services. Today we have a guest, Jimbo from the Ripple Effect server. And then on January 22, 2020, we have our new co-host.
Yeah.
Good for you. Now, you originally started with, I think, Bank, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So I think there was another person you had in between I guess Jimbo can take over, but how'd that happen? You're now, top dog on this amazing podcast. What happened there?
Definitely not top dog. That's for sure.
Top cat.
Maybe
notes.
a cat.
Yeah.
Top cat.
No, I think it was just timing, really. I'm always available when Duds is available. He got done with work when I got done with work. It just kind of fit with our schedule.
Yeah.
Became easier. I didn't really plan on doing podcasting or anything. I listened to the show and I enjoyed it. So I kind of knew the structure of the show and everything also. And just kind of went for it.
Yeah. I got a question. This might be a little bit of a weird question, but I'll ask it anyway. Why did you want to make this show at all? Like what is the goal with the show, and why did you decide, hey, this is the type of show that we want to create, and we think that this is something valuable that would be good to produce and to publish, and so that people can listen to?
You asking me?
Anybody. Yeah, but
Oh, he's asking
you're the one
well.
who actually created the show, so you were there.
Well, I mean, the most basic answer was I saw it as a niche that hadn't been filled yet. I knew there were older podcasts, but like we talked about earlier, they had stopped making podcasts.
Yeah.
I had been listening to the Spawn Chunks, and smart me was like, oh, podcast, that's easy. That's not a problem. I can do quick content. Nope. If it's not for Carl, this show would not still be airing right now, because Carl does a lot of work and he deserves a ton of credit. But really, it was,
Carl.
this is quick, simple content I could be making. It's only going to take me an hour to record it. Editing's easy, right? No. And I started doing it, and we got a little bit of a following, and people were really enjoying it. So I was like, okay, we'll keep going. And then all of a sudden, Carl's sending me these numbers, and it's like, dude, we are up and up and up. And I was like, okay, so now this needs to be taken seriously. And it became kind of the priority. My YouTube series has taken a backseat.
Yeah.
So now
Didn't you
it's
get-
constantly.
I thought I read something like you hit 1,000 listeners or 2,000 listeners or something. What was that one?
I'm not sure.
Carl,
knows
what's the
numbers
number?
now. Yeah. You got to do it like this. Carl.
Mm.
Give us your secret data.
I think it was on your Twitter.
Well, we reached. I can't remember how long it was, but we reached 1,000 listens really quickly and 100 concurrent listeners really quickly.
Nice.
But the big number is that by the end of June, we will have surpassed 25,000 listens on the show.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
Wow.
Nicely done. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You might.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
might.
best
Thanks
birthday
again.
present we could get.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I might have cut you off, Duds. Were you finishing a thought?
No. I have no thoughts. Like I said, I can't believe we've gotten this many listeners to start with. It's insane.
Yeah.
You guys, we mentioned this earlier, but you guys do a lot of like talking about the latest news, talking about, some of the things that you have going on. Now, you have the Ripple Effect server. Do you guys try to relate your content to the Ripple Effect server as well? Do you try and bring that over there, or is it just kind of one of those things that, they're related because we are all, it's the same creators, it's the same content creators that are on both, but we don't intentionally try to, connect them together? What's the deal there?
I'd say we don't intentionally try right now. I know next season we have plans, but most of our YouTube seasons for Ripple Effect ended almost 4 or 5 months ago, almost 6 months. So we haven't had the chance. But I know next season we have tons of plans.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah, loads of Withering Effect buildings and Withering Effect skits to come in season 3.
Yeah, but the skits will work on.
As for the Ripple Effect, the show was very intertwined with the Ripple Effects until very recently, because at the start of it, we didn't know whether this podcast was going to go anywhere. So we kind of used the Ripple Effects following and their Twitter and everything like that to promote the show.
Yeah.
And for our birthday, we took all of the social media and all of the YouTube in-house because we've seen that the show is successful. So we want to kind of branch it off as its own thing now. But yeah, up until very recently, the show was very intertwined with the Ripple Effect. And of course, you know, we're still on there. A lot of our Patreons are from the Ripple, and, you know, we're going to be there for a long time. And the show is still part of the Ripple Effect, but just to kind of separate those brands a little bit is what we've done recently.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, for sure, because when I type Minecraft podcast in Google, ain't no Void Frogs coming up. It's all Withering Effect Shaft and Spawn Chunks. How do you get there? Can we go up with you guys? Come on.
You gotta talk about more red dragons. That's how you do it.
I was gonna. That was on the list here. I'm like, what is with the red dragons and you guys? Red dragons. Who's obsessed with red dragon? Dud, you're obsessed with red dragons.
Yeah, it really just kind of started out as a joke because a lot of our earlier episodes were improved Minecraft like this.
Yeah.
And
by adding a red dragon, that's it?
Yeah, red dragons got to be one of the coolest mobs ever. I mean, you can ride it. It breathes fire on your enemies.
You can ride a red dragon?
Yeah, in my red dragon you can.
Of course you can.
It's a red dragon.
It's
a red dragon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I ended up talking about the red dragon like multiple episodes in a row. Oh. So it became a running joke that I'd have to mention red dragon every episode.
You had an episode that said, we didn't mention red dragons this episode.
Yeah, we've slowly pulled away from that because I realized it's probably annoying people by now. So,
well, you never know. Q loves to bring up Z versus Z, and that's absolutely annoying people by now.
Yeah, that's my next question. Carl, this is only for Carl. How do you pronounce the 26th letter of the alphabet, Carl?
This is not only for Carl.
It's only for Carl. We don't.
Z.
See? Everyone agrees with me.
Everyone agrees with you.
I don't keep saying a letter, but he's just cursing at you in Latin.
No. He's on my team. Hey, speaking of Carl, part of my deep dive, looked at your videos. You recently separated your content into multiple channels. I really like the unboxing stuff, and I was curious how much money you've spent on these products that you've unboxed.
Too much money. But this is all. I kind of have this problem where I like buying stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to unbox this stuff just because for YouTube. So, but yeah. I don't buy it for the unboxing. I buy it just because I want it.
Okay. So I was going to say, you should like unbox like, stuff. I just bought some Cheerios. We're going to do an unboxing.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
There's a toy at the bottom.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, hey, the new Minecraft cereal. Well, not Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What the heck?
I heard about that.
Yeah, there's pictures.
I think it's like that's going to be available.
I think it's like a Lucky Charms type.
You think it's what, Jimbo?
Podcast brought to you by Minecraft Creeper Crunch cereal.
I think it's like a Lucky Charms type of cereal.
Yeah.
But they got everything square.
Yeah.
The problem is
about it.
It's got when you put it in your mouth, it blows up, and all these kids are gonna have no faces. I really think it's a dangerous cereal.
Hey, I want to jump back. I want to jump back real quick because we heard from Carl about like how the show got started.
Yeah.
Carl Duds about how the show got started. Carl was talking about the intermingling of Ripple Effect and all that, and kind of how things are moving forward. And I want Jimbo's perspective on that same kind of line of thinking there, of like, what's the goal for the future of the Withering Effect? What do you guys want to see happen? Do you just want to keep it going as is, or do you want to? I don't know. Like, what plans do you have? What goals do you? Well, maybe not what plans, but what goals do you have? What's something that would excite you for the future?
I don't know. A lot of stuff that comes up are their ideas, and I kind of go along with them. Every once in a while, I have like a holy crap idea. We need to do something like this,
right? And
they're all for it. I don't know how much we're going to expand. I don't know. If Carl's the one that does most of like the editing and the advertising, does a lot of advertising. And I guess if we were to get bigger, me and Duds might have to step up a little bit. So
Carl,
do more than just recording.
we just need 2 Carls is what we need.
Yeah,
and we can expand a lot easier.
You need another Carl. I think for the show, like us getting to like when Minecon becomes an actual in-person thing again, we'd like to be there. I mean, what I'd love to do is get you guys, us, and the Spawn Chunks on a panel together. That's something I would love to do. Fun. That would be awesome.
Man,
agreed.
To be able to do that.
Carl,
I'm sure Q can get that sorted out.
I don't. What's his name? Pixel Riffs and
Joel Duggan.
Joel
Duggan.
Joel. Yeah. I don't have any contact with them. You could probably like sneak around and try to.
I actually have a contact with Joel, but
what?
I don't. Yeah, I have a contact with Joel from a while ago because the book printing company I worked with, we knew him. This
is like
and
the most obscure contact.
I know, totally unrelated to Minecraft entirely, but like it has nothing. But he does like comic books and he does illustration type stuff, and so like I when I went back into my contacts, I was like, Joel Dugan, like that's interesting, and then I looked up in my old book printing days, and I was like, oh my goodness.
You can write him a letter, be like, "There's a problem with your next print. Please respond."
No, he would be the one
for the
he
price
would be the
of
one
coming to Minecon on a panel with
telling me
2 other podcasts.
No, that would be super cool. To be on a panel and have the different podcasts and talking about things, because there's to me there's now you guys Carl, I think Carl, you were the one who reached out to us, right? It wasn't Duds or Jimbo, because they said that they don't do anything.
They told me to reach out to you.
Okay. All right, cool.
Basically, I'm the guy who books everyone.
Nice.
Carl has a calendar. We do not.
Yeah, that's true.
Got it. Well, yeah, so you reached out to us, and we were already aware of who you were and, checking you out and everything.
Yeah, number 4
scoping
on
out
top
the
20,
enemy.
top 9 podcasts of 2020.
But, like Minecraft on YouTube, especially with Let's Plays and things like that, it's really saturated. There are 10 million, and there's
there can't be that many channels.
20,
like 5, 6 maybe?
Right? Yeah, 5 or 6. Streaming, it's the same. But there aren't many podcasts, and in my opinion, there's plenty of room for different perspectives and different podcasts, and podcasting is cool. I like podcasting. I like the audio only stuff.
Yeah.
Now, we do more of like a YouTube focus, but you guys are just pure audio only, and which is cool. I think that
I don't have time to do the videos you do. I do not have time to do that.
I don't have time either. I ain't making any money at my work. Like, babe, you got to get a second job.
Oh, that's right.
Because I got to edit the podcast. Oh, man. You guys actually had the... I want to call him the creator of the Strider. But he didn't create it. He just made it. He gave it personality and character on your show.
Yeah.
Team DuDsvs is awesome.
King B Dogs. You guys got to have a conversation with him a few weeks ago.
Speaking of which, you guys do listener comments, so I'm going to bring up a listener comment from one of our past episodes, King B Dogs, from Eva Oza. King B Dogs, you were looking great and so happy. I'm trying to get like your show. We just bring in the comments, right?
Oh, okay.
They have
Claudia
like a set.
Mendez says hi with 2 eyes.
Most of our comments is telling me how I was wrong on Block of the Week. So,
block
here we go.
Of the week.
Block of the
we'll
week.
get into that.
Who's got opinions
I imagine.
on that?
I know we're going to get into that here soon.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Comment from The Withering Effect, episode 50. Why am I the only one watching you on YouTube? By the way, happy B-Day from Turn Down For What? Thank you for the comment on the Withering Effect YouTube channel. I was going to look up, like, this week in news, we go to developer Eric Bro's tweet from April 10th, 2019, which is the last time he tweeted a picture of Homer Simpson eating a donut. What are your guys' thoughts?
What are you talking about?
Put it in Minecraft.
I don't know. It's just like a lot of the developers don't use Twitter anymore. I thought it'd be funny to like use like their latest tweet that's like 2 years old to talk about the news.
I get it now. I get it.
Yeah,
now.
Thank you.
I didn't at first.
Thanks.
Anyway, anything last to cover before we move on to our special game, Stifler?
Do you guys enjoy technical talk or like gameplay talk or game design talk, or like what's your favorite part of the show?
Oh, I don't know, because both me and Jimbo aren't extremely technical. Like, we know enough to be dangerous. We're mostly builders. So I would have
ever
to
used a
lean that
command
way.
block in your life?
Yes. And
Never.
I crashed a server for it.
Never have.
Never have. It's an
Never
easy
have.
crafting recipe.
Yeah, I bet.
Game mode C, give duds, Minecraft, command block,
You know
whatever
That's
it
it.
is. Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
Go on. You were saying about building. You guys are builders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is
Sorta.
that the content that you guys like talking about the most?
I think the stuff we like talking about the most, though, is how we would improve the game. We seem to come up with tons of ideas using that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're on the spot. What is the one thing has to be added to Minecraft to improve the game?
Do you have to ask him that? Come on.
I have to. The one thing that you need in the game right now to make it like twice the game or something like that.
I mean, Red Dragons, come on.
Red Dragons.
But honestly, no, I think the end needs a new update. That would be my top vote.
Yeah.
Seeing what they
needs
could
an
do with
update?
the Nether, it's like, I want that in the end now.
Right. So
My
you're saying
favorite
you want to
part-
add end game content.
Yes. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Nice.
Ba-dum-bum-tch.
What's your
My
favorite,
favorite part
Jimbo?
about the Nether are the ambient noises and all the different particle effects and stuff. And
Yeah.
I think they should add that throughout every dimension because
Oh, yeah.
it gives you a certain feel in the
Yeah.
Nether. I don't know if you guys been there
Totally.
yet,
I
but
turn
man,
music off. I don't even listen to.
We missed the
Yeah.
golden opportunity.
Yeah.
Half slab and stairs.
What
half
was that?
slabs and stairs,
Yeah,
half slabs and
that's-
stairs would
Whoa.
improve.
Did you just say half slabs?
And stairs.
Half slab? A
Half
half
slab?
slab?
And stairs.
Half
Is
slab.
half of a slab? Like a
Mhm.
pressure plate?
I don't know.
That's half of a slab.
Slabs
one
and
direction.
stairs.
It's either
Slabs
a slab
and
or a stair.
stairs.
A half slab is half the size. You could do it with like 3 layers of snow, I think. There you go.
Perfect. Let me do that with every block and I'll be happy.
There you go. Half of a slab.
Aren't they half slabs?
No,
Aren't
they
they?
never
think-
have been. Now you're going back into my past and bringing up these pet peeves of mine. Nails on a chalkboard is not called a half slab because that is like 3 layers of snow, half the size of a. Okay, anyway.
So it's definitely a half slab then. Definitely a half slab.
Carl,
Gotcha.
what do you think should be added to the game to make it even better?
Thank you for
Concrete,
revealing this pet
stairs and
peeve.
slabs.
What's that?
Yeah. I'm going to say slabs again.
Slab.
Concrete, stairs, and slabs.
Full slabs
That's
or
all
half
I want.
slabs? Concrete stairs, yeah.
Full slabs.
Yeah.
Full slabs.
None of
That's
you,
all I
none of
want
you
in
picked
life.
the vertical slabs.
We kind of have that with walls now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they connect together now, don't
A
they?
little bit.
Properly.
It's slightly
Vertical
different.
slabs? We don't have vertical slabs.
The walls
The
kind
walls
of
don't
act
have
as
the gaps in them anymore.
Yeah, no. They're not even the same shape. They're like little skinny vertical slabs, and they look gross when they connect from the bottom. There's a gap on the top. Have you guys played Minecraft
There's
before?
not anymore.
It's not anymore.
Yeah,
Since
we
when?
cover the
Anymore.
news.
There's
One
no
You guys
gap.
you guys need to cover
116.
the news a little bit more.
Yeah.
I haven't played
There's
since
some news on this
1.4,
show.
Okay, I need my research.
There's no gap anymore. If you put walls on top of walls or anything like that, you don't have the gap on top anymore.
Clean surface.
Sorry, Q.
Yeah.
It's like a
I
half
think glass
slab.
even connects to it.
Why am I even here? I don't get it. You got your.
Because you've got a Guinness World Record, that's
I
why.
got a Guinness
That's
World
it.
Record. Woo!
Don't forget it.
I got that Guinness World Record for adding
Yeah.
walls that do not touch the top of a block. I mean, that do.
There you go.
Messed that one up. Messed that
So,
one up.
so I actually think the vertical half slabs thing. I'm going to say half slab every time
God.
because I know that it annoys Q. I didn't know that before. This is
I'm
great.
going to
I
censor
didn't know that
you.
either.
Beep.
Well, that's fine.
This was supposed to be family friendly. You can't
know.
say words like that.
I know, half slab. So slab that like button.
Half block or slab.
I-
It's not half slab.
I think the problem with vertical slabs, I know a lot of people want to, I've said that they want to have vertical slabs. That's like a really popular thing. If they added that, the
World
way
would be a
that we
great
would
place.
the way that we would place blocks would be really annoying. Would have to be.
No. It'd be a different block. You'd have two types of slabs.
Well, then that would be annoying because our inventory space, like there's so many blocks that we have.
Or it would be placed like wood. You know how or like a log. How if you touch a wall, it comes out. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
You
that
didn't
would
think
be
this
annoying.
through. It's
That would
already
be-
been solved. It's coming
I've
out in
thought-
1.16.2.
I've actually thought a lot about it because
Oh,
I play this game, 7 Days to Die is another game, and they have half slabs that you
I've been
can
playing
actually.
that.
Yeah, you can like change the block
Yeah.
and flip it on its side. That annoys me so much. I hate that system. It's
It
not.
can be, yeah.
It is not fun for me to that. But you're a builder. I'm not a builder, and I immediately am just like I'm not interested in building anything ever again. Give me a box set, and that's it. I hate it. I hate it so much. If they brought that to Minecraft, I would probably never play. I would just be done playing the game.
Good grief.
Yeah, no.
One thing they have, I wish Minecraft had, is there's a button on your inventory. You hit the button and it organizes everything in your inventory.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
But how
that's
do you
one thing
decide
I
what's
wish they had.
organized? Alphabetically organized?
I think there's like different categories and they do alphabetical.
Wait.
in the
You're saying there
category.
is a thing or you want this thing?
It's a thing in 7 Days to Die. Be nice to have
I
in
see what you're
Minecraft.
saying. I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna start
It's
a
one
Jimbo and I are gonna start a 7 Days to Die podcast.
Do it.
There you go.
Since you've quit Minecraft, since they added vertical non-half slabs, half blocks, and you quit Minecraft,
right.
and now you're doing your 7 Days to Die podcast.
Hey,
Wonder that.
I know that that's like a hard thing to say, but I probably would not play Minecraft anymore. If there was a system for building like 7 Days to Die, but in Minecraft, I would probably stop playing Minecraft entirely. And that's a bummer because I'm not like a builder, but like building to me is already kind of a tedious thing. So to make it even more tedious would be hard. 7 Days to Die, I play because it's zombies, man, and you get to like have automatic shotguns coming out, things like that.
My wife loves that game, and I play it because she plays it, and I get into it. It's nice to have your significant other play a game with you, and if she likes it, man, I'll play it with her.
Yeah. Hey,
Minecraft every once in a while, but she loves 7 Days.
I got Leah to start playing Minecraft Dungeons, and I'm so happy because we finally have a game that we get to play together. So real quick, and then this will be my last question. How do you guys feel about Minecraft Dungeons? Carl, we'll start with you, then Jimbo, then Duds. Like, just give a real quick. How do you feel about it?
Well, I'm not a big fan of dungeon crawlers.
Okay.
And so it doesn't really appeal to me. And also, I play Minecraft on a Mac, and it's not available on Mac, so I don't care.
Step your game up, Carl.
Sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I did. That's why I bought a Mac.
Hey, Carl.
The real Carl
good.
comes out.
Compare what?
We're compare render times and see which one's better.
Hey. Now we're
eGPU, my friend.
Are you guys announcing like the breakup?
This was our
This is
entire
where
point.
the tech in me comes out. You try to break the show
a bunch
up,
of
aren't
PC
you?
parts.
Yeah.
We brought you guys on just so that we could start a controversy and break you apart because we're afraid
You
of
could
you.
just tear us apart.
See, they want the number 4.
That was the
Carl.
whole goal.
That's it.
They want number 4.
Yeah, they do.
What about you other guys? What do you guys think about Minecraft Dungeons?
It's all right. I mean, I had fun while I played it. I probably wouldn't purchase it. I don't know. It's not my kind of thing, dungeons, the whole dungeon crawler type of thing. But I don't know. I think I'm just a little more artsy. I've always done art, painted, drawn stuff from school. Engineering also. I was in engineering classes, so I think that's why Minecraft, I prefer that over, any of their other games. That Minecraft Earth also. I just prefer the regular Minecraft, even vanilla.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I like the game itself. I realized me and Jimbo were streaming the beta, and I was clicking a lot, and I didn't realize it till someone said, "Hey, dude, all we can hear is click, 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 click." I was like, "Oh, yeah." And then I started listening, and then I couldn't get over that anymore. So I actually really like the game. If on console, it's different. Like if you could actually use a joystick to maneuver around instead of clicking, move there, click, move there, I would probably pick it up for Switch or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. We have it on a Switch, and that's nice.
What? Wait. Can't you just like buy a Xbox controller and use your PC with it?
Good.
You don't need to buy it on a console.
Well, I mean, I don't have it on my PC either. It was just a beta code. Yeah. One of our listeners was nice enough to give me and Jimbo beta codes.
Well, they weren't nice enough to give me a beta code.
Shout out to all the awesome listeners.
Ford on podcast of 2020 gets beta codes from listeners.
Gotta get out number 4.
You gotta be 4 and up to get beta code.
Yeah.
Q, are you done grumbling? Do you have any other questions before we move on?
Let's move on to the first game we like to play called Wither Fire.
Let's go. You guys seen this game before? Are you familiar with this game?
I don't think I have.
Is it like Crab Fire?
It's like Crab Fire, but
just
it's
like
Wither
Crab
Fire.
What's Crab
Just you have
Fire?
to make a new screen for it.
I gotta make another new screen. Yeah.
For anyone who has not heard of Wither Fire, the game we play every week, we have 5 random questions to our guests where we put you on the spot, see what you come up with. Are you guys ready?
Taco.
I think.
Taco?
Let's give imaginary points to our favorite answers. Okay, Stifler?
Okay, that's great. I love
right.
imaginary points.
Just interrupt each other when you come up with these answers. Number 1. You guys ready? Since you love your block of the week section.
Number 1.
I've come up with one.
Here we go.
What would you consider the greatest block of all time? A, painting. B, a creeper. Or C, the volume slider. Which one is the greatest block of all time, guys?
Is the volume slider Bedrock or Java? There
Java.
is a difference.
Java.
Yeah, Java wins.
Java's volume slider, greatest block of all time.
As a YouTuber,
Yep.
yes.
Okay. Carl,
Those
Jimbo,
those
what do you
creepers are the best block. Those
Creepers
creepers,
are the greatest
definitely
block.
a block.
Best block.
You just want the cereal, Carl.
My volume doesn't slide, so I'm going to say the creeper.
Wow.
Creeper.
A little bit of controversy.
It's legendary. It's legendary.
I'm surprised it's not a
co-host and
painting
editor.
since it is on the Withering Effect greatest block painting. I digress.
I learned something
You
last
can place it. It's a block.
It is. Yeah.
It's not a block.
The Wither painting in
Q's or
Minecraft.
not.
If you guys didn't know this, I'm sure you did. The Wither painting is the only painting in Minecraft not based on a real painting.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are special with the Wither painting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Question number 2. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
We are a few weeks late to the party, but we here at the Void Frogs podcast wanted to celebrate your 1-year anniversary of the start of your show by announcing the first annual Withering Effect Award ceremony.
Woo!
Oh. This could be good.
I hope I get best counter.
This is the first annual. It will continue on for many years to come.
That's right.
However, it's not in our budget to keep it going. That's on you guys. And we also can't give you.
Probably not in ours either.
Yeah, we're not actually going to give you
We
any
just come up
awards.
with the ideas, guys. Come on. You keep it alive.
You guys have to give each other your own awards. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't have the ability to give you any awards.
Depends on how many awards. There's only so many of us.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
So the question is, what awards would you give each other? And as an example, I would give Q the award for most consistent use of dad jokes in an otherwise normal conversation that you don't want to leave.
Oh,
thank you.
So what
Thank you.
award
I'd
would you-
love to thank my
pretty
mom.
prestigious.
Yeah, Carl would get best bleep button.
Best bleep button.
Yep.
Yep. Because he's had to come up with some creative ones.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh yeah, like the one with King B Dogs, where it was a creeper exploding to cover his answer for when 116 was out.
did you want to say it?
He actually told us, so you know.
King B
Duds would definitely get the noisiest background, noisiest neighborhood award.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that. With long
And Jimbo
Something's
has
always
to
go-
get
Oh boy.
best note.
Yes.
Brings his note every
Yeah.
week. Make sure he's got his note there. It's great.
Fully prepared.
Mhm.
There's a rumor that Jimbo may or may not have his notes programmed into his eye.
Not
No,
a rumor.
that's-
Totally
oh,
fact.
True.
When he was sleeping, I put him there.
Oh. Okay.
That's all I see everywhere I go.
I look forward to the award ceremony for next year. Thanks for watching. Good night. Question number
first
3.
annual Withering Effect Award ceremony. That was really great. Now,
Okay.
expect you guys to share these awards with others.
This is kind of a bummer question because we kind of already said it, but I'll just go it. As the Withering Effect, you are the all-knowing, all-seeing masters of Minecraft effects. What new effect would you like to see added to the game?
Crap.
Ooh.
What was that?
Ooh,
What was that?
Yeah.
Like, we kind of added thing, but effect specifically.
Yeah. I
Don't all
know.
answer at once.
No
No.
There's no
pressure,
chance of
guys.
that.
No pressure.
To maybe add on to Dolphin's Grace, I want to be able to bottle that and take it whenever I want.
Oh, a bottling effect?
Ooh, that's kind
not
of a
technically
cool
a
idea.
new effect, but
It is if you put it in a bottle.
Maybe like the Strider being able to walk on lava, like some
Oh,
effect
lava-
with
lava
that,
Strider.
like being able for the player to be able to walk on water somehow. That'd
Strider
be cool,
effect.
on lava somehow. Yeah,
Huh.
that'd be pretty cool.
So
Those are-
you want Frostwalker for lava.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are both fun.
I know how much you hate frostwater.
Yeah.
Can get in the way sometimes.
did Jimbo? Did you say one? I didn't hear you.
I can't really think. I wanted to do something clever and say like the Jimbo effect,
Yeah,
but I don't know what would that be. Can you guys help me out?
I know what Jimbo.
would
I
a
know
Jim-
that Jimbo effect is when you drink the potion, you grow like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
You're really tiny
There
at
you
first.
go.
Or go tiny.
You start off really tiny. That's great. Yeah, I like that one. All right. Hey, those are good. I actually really like the all three of those. I like all three of those equally. But that Dolphins Grace one in particular caught my attention.
I like all three of those equally, but my favorite of all those three equal favorites.
My other favorites are Jimbo Effect and Frostwalker for Lava. Yeah, but my main favorite. Okay, question number 4. Speaking of Jimbo.
Oh, boy.
Jimbo is now Kevin McAllister stuck at home alone.
Ooh.
The rest of you are Home Alone 3, which is kind of lame.
Feels right.
Your families are on vacation somewhere. And some robbers? Some robbers are trying to break into your house. What's the first booby trap you're going to make to keep them out?
Maybe. So I'm the kid. I'm Kevin McAllister.
You
That's
are
right.
I like the whole paint can thing. They walk in the door and get hit with a full paint can. Yep. Straight from the ceiling.
Wham.
Got to make sure I have the ceiling height to pull this off. Yeah. I think I do. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Maybe soapy water when they come in, they'll fall down. They might get back up, but that's Kevin McAllister. He's got, tricks up his sleeve. He got a bunch of traps.
They should have died 100 times in that movie.
100
Yeah.
times.
Probably.
The paint can to the face would really, really hurt. That would really hurt.
They were relentless. They just kept coming.
Oh, yeah. What about you other guys? What's a booby trap you would make?
I'll let you go first, Carl.
Thanks. Cheers.
Do you want me to go first?
I love tripwires. I love the idea of tripwires just setting off like some big like swinging arm to hit them off the feet, or some arrows coming out the walls. Those kind of things I love. So tripwire, setting off all kinds of weird and wonderful traps would be my kind of idea for that.
This man is like shooting arrows out of walls. You just want to murder them.
Yeah. He's like, I love it. I love the shooting robbers
they'll never come
with
back.
arrows.
What's that?
Exactly. They'll never come back.
They'll never come back.
They'll never come back to life, actually. Is what it is.
Yeah. Right.
All right, how about you, Duds?
As the only real Kevin here, I think I have the authority to say that I would just electrocute the door handles.
Hey, that's a good one.
And then you find out it was like somebody just knocking at the door who came to see you on the holiday.
Until
I would still electrocute the door handles.
until they go through the window.
Yeah. You know what?
It's an extension cord, man.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, somebody wants to come and knock on my door. Yeah, you're getting electrocuted. Don't touch my door. I am home. Get out of here.
This is like the pizza guy coming to bring pizza. You electrocute him.
It's contactless now. They don't. They just leave the pizza at my doorstep. I've got a chair.
That's right.
What's up?
So that's right.
That's right.
Forgot about that.
Yep. There's last night when I was writing that question, I thought it was Kevin Malone. So I was writing Kevin Malone. Kevin Malone is from The Office. Very different movie at that point.
Very different movie. Kevin Malone setting traps.
Mm-hmm.
Do not eat
just
the cat.
Chili
Kevin.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That was Witherfire. Thanks for playing Witherfire with us. We have one more game for you guys, and this is going to make you sweat. Hot seat time. Stifler?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Wither Trivia! One Box Trivia! It's time. We have 5 questions for you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I hope you like trivia because, you guys have acted real smart throughout this entire show. You
guys say real smart, and I've admitted I can't count 5 times.
We're keeping score on this.
Even you, Jimbo.
Even me? Really?
Even you. You guys are like, I'm like flying around like, what is this? And you're like, you need to just play the game more. Well, I want to know how much you actually play the game.
Yeah.
Okay? So we got 5 questions for you. Actually, this might not have anything to do with the game. Probably doesn't have anything. I just want to know how smart you are.
This is Wither. In
Wither
honor
trivia.
of the Withering Effect. This is Wither trivia.
5 questions. There's a timer in my head.
Yep.
We're gonna see as a group if you guys can get a decent score.
Come on.
All right. You guys ready?
I believe in you. You should know enough about withers.
Yeah. Please.
Okay.
Please don't embarrass yourselves. Let's do this.
Oh no.
We probably will.
We do it every time. Every episode. Question number 1. The Wither Rose is a unique flower with negative properties. Any player or mob that goes near it will be granted the Wither Effect. It is one of only 3 plants in Minecraft that can deal damage to a player. Name the other 2.
Berries.
Berry bush.
Sweet berries.
Okay.
Talking about a plant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh man.
Cactus.
Yeah. Cactus.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Good
Very well
job.
done.
1 for 1.
Question 1 has you have successfully completed it. On to the next challenge.
Correct. Number 2, Wither trivia. According to Jeb, the lead creative designer of Minecraft, the Wither was originally created for Minecraft because he was inspired by a mechanic from another game where a player could summon their own video game boss. What popular video game was Minecraft's Wither inspired from?
Jeez.
Ooh, a little more difficult, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm sweating. Now we're sweating.
Can we get a range on date the game came out?
Came out after 1712 and before 2020.
That narrows it down a little bit. What games do they spawn things in?
It's a popular video game. Okay. It came out after 1712. The official website ends in .org. That helps you. It's currently 50% on Steam.
It's actually, even though it predates the creation of the Wither, it is still played and beloved and updated and supported.
I really don't know. I'm going to take a guess and say Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Is it pixel? Is it a pixelated game?
Oh, that's a good question.
Voxel game?
That's a good question. I can't really say.
All right.
For certain.
I'll give you some more clues. It is designed by Andrew Spinks and Whitney Baird, programmed by Yuri Omer and Chris Bednarz. Come on, are you getting it yet? Music composed by Scott Lloyd Shelley. Come on!
Don't you guys know Scotty? Scotty Lloyd. Come on. Okay.
Oh, man. We can't miss the second question.
Developed by Relogic, published by 505 Games.
Guys are going to kick yourselves.
So I only know one other voxel game. Wink, wink, hint, hint. And I'm going to say Terraria.
Oh, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Because it's wrong. No, I'm kidding. It's correct. Good job.
You got it. Nice.
Yay!
Well done. That's
totally not lenient at all.
Saved us on that one.
On the
That was
voice.
way
I shot
off.
in the dark.
Wither trivia.
Good job.
It's the only other voxel game I know than Minecraft.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, question number 3. This one's scary.
Wither
The
trivia.
Wither Storm is the main antagonist of the Telltale video game Minecraft Story Mode. Like a super mutated version of the vanilla monster, the Wither Storm is a giant creature with long, powerful tentacles, 3 heads, glowing purple eyes, and large glowing teeth, and has the ability to suck up blocks towards it. What special Minecraft block was used in the story to create the Wither Storm?
Oh, is it a command block?
Oh, you brought your A game.
There we
Yeah.
GG Jimbo.
My son plays it. My son plays it, so I actually caught that part.
Jimbo with the knowledge.
I ain't playing no games. I ain't playing games here. Here to win.
We need a much harder question. We need a much harder question.
Here's the much harder question. Number 4 for Wither trivia. A withering trough is a large device which funnels airflow and helps maintain a consistent humidity level, which is used during the production of what popular beverage?
What?
Yeah.
A withering trough is a large device which funnels airflow. This is the international sign for airflow, and helps maintain a consistent humidity level. And it's used, this device is used in the production process to create this popular beverage.
I'm going to go Coke. I have no clue.
Is it beer?
Thinking it's some kind of soda.
Okay, what did you say, Carl?
Beer or lager?
Okay, so this is good. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a hint here.
Wow, like you just want them to win.
Carl,
yes.
Right.
Carl. Oh, we forgot to no.
What did you forget?
Nothing. We didn't forget anything. Okay, I intentionally forgot. Carl is bringing up a really good point. Okay, a category,
as always,
of popular beverage is like a beer or lager, right? That's a category. Okay, Coke is a specific beverage. What we're looking for is like a category.
Giving it away.
So I'm going to tell you it's not beer or lager, but it is a category of beverage.
Now, Jimbo, you say something drinks? And I'll choose something different. 50%.
Wine? No, that's not how you make wine.
Wine in a withering trough?
Grapes, Jimbo, grapes.
I think I know how to make wine.
Wine is what you do when you see a wither.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to deduct half a point, but I'm going to give you a bigger hint.
It is also a letter of the alphabet.
What? You can't say that. I'm deducting 99% of the points since you said that.
No. Could be A, could be B, could be C.
Ding! Good job.
What?
You have
Oh, nailed it.
3.01 out of 4.
We'll take it.
0.01 out of 4.
That was the most ridiculous hint ever, Q, but all right.
It could. There was 26 choices, and if you know like Greek, there's probably even more. In the alphabet, you don't know that.
Yeah, it's used in tea. You put the tea leaves in a withering trough, and it withers the leaves, and then you can.
You get the withering effect. See what?
Yeah, it sounds dangerous. I wouldn't do that.
Oh. Yeah, definitely wouldn't do that. Coffee all the way. Okay, question number 5. Let's go. 3.01. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
3.01 out of 4 is really
right now. You have the highest score of any podcast that's been on the show.
That's not true, actually. Illumina had 5 out of 5.
Illumina's not a podcast.
Oh, he isn't a podcast. You're right. Oh, you guys are right. You're our only. Yeah. You are the highest score for podcast guests. Good job.
Delayed reaction is so painful to watch.
I get it. I'm sorry. I can't.
Final question.
Final question. Bill Withers. I'm trying to. My screen is moved in the wrong position. I'm sorry. Okay. I can't do it now. Question number 5. Bill Withers was an American singer, songwriter, and musician. So, Carl, you definitely know this one.
Sit back.
Who sadly passed away in March of this year. He was known for several major radio hits, winner of 3 Grammy Awards and nominated for 6 more. Inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2005 and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2015. And 2 of his songs were inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Arguably, his most iconic song sings these lyrics for the first verse of the song. Sometimes in our lives.
You gonna sing it?
No. No, I'm not gonna.
It'd be a lot better for us if you could just sing it.
Sometimes
I was
in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. What's the
time? I gave you the first few.
Yeah. He said it.
You did good.
Woo!
Good job. Congratulations. 4.01 out of 5.
Yeah.
That is
top
an
score.
impressive score. Absolutely.
We only wanted 4. Yeah, that's all we wanted. Just to match our
when you're not strong.
Just to match our ranking on that website.
Right.
That's all we wanted.
There you go. There you go. Oh man. Hey. How did you know that? Was it the sometimes?
Yeah.
Was that it? Yeah.
The lyrics. I knew those lyrics.
How did you know the song by the lyrics?
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Well,
how did you know it was a car by the metal and wheels? And
tried to throw it off a little bit and do like a weird way of saying the lyrics, but I was like, I'm gonna butcher everything. This has been surreal. We have had, for the first time ever, podcast guests on a podcast.
Yep. I think we just broke a record.
Yeah.
First time in history of podcasts.
Now, the thing is, you guys are going to publish your episode where you host podcast hosts on your podcast before we do. So technically, you win. You actually did it first.
Is the record for the recording date or the published date?
Yeah, which one is it? Let's ask the comments. The comments.
That's fair. Yeah.
Who did it first?
Yeah.
Did the Void Frogs do it first because we recorded first? Or did the Withering Effect do it first because they published first? We want to know. Leave a comment over here and on their episode, which we will link to down in the description below. This is kind of weird to say because you guys aren't recording your episode for like a couple more weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully our channels are still around by then, or this is going to be a really awkward interview.
Yeah. It's going to be really awkward.
We have decided to partner with Facebook Podcasting.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, God.
Please no.
It's been a pleasure to have you guys here. Seriously. And you guys are great and love talking about Minecraft news and stuff. We've had people ask us like, hey, when are you going to talk more about like, the news and everything? And it's like, well, there's other podcasts that cover that really well. And you guys are one of those shows that covers the news, every week, among other things. So I would love it if you listeners of the Void Frogs would go and check them out. And Duds, I believe that you said you're the one who knows all the links. Carl and Jimbo probably
knows all the notes.
All the notes.
I know all the links.
You know all the links.
It's not links, dude.
I know
it's
all the
notes.
links.
I know the script. It's a page and a half. It's notes.
Well, who wants to share where you can all be followed?
Yeah, so the best place to find us is at TheWitheringEffect.com. That has all our links to the audio and video versions of the show. Link there to join our Discord and also follow our Twitter as well, which is at Withering Effect on Twitter. And catch us over there and enjoy the show.
Nice. And there's also the Ripple Effect, which people can expect to see season 3 coming at some point in the future.
Yeah, we announced the day that we're recording this, we actually announced the start date for Ripple Season 3, which is the 4th of July, which by the time you're watching or listening to this, it's already passed. So we should have some videos up by now for that, and you can find them at rippleeffectsmp.com and at rippleeffectsmp on Twitter.
Excellent. Okay, everybody go check that out. Now, for the long segment of how do people follow each one of you? Start with you, CarlRyds. Where can people ride with you?
Ooh.
They can ride
New
with
outros.
me at CarlRyds on Twitter. You can find all my work at CarlRydings.com. And YouTube, just search for CarlRyds Gaming, and that's where you'll find all of my gaming content as well.
You'll also find like 10 other channels because Carl here has a lot of YouTube channels.
Did you come here looking for Kleenex products? Go to CarlRydingsKleenex.com.
Right.
I make these channels with all the best intentions, and I never keep up with them.
It's hard.
It's bad. It's bad.
No, I understand it. I understand it completely. Jimbo, what about you? How do we find you?
I'm on YouTube at Jimbo Slice 23. Also Twitter. I'm not on there as of right now, but I do plan on getting a schedule, especially when the Ripple Effect starts up. But that's Jimbo Slice 23 also. Cool. And Twitch. Actually, Twitch is the one that I need to get a schedule for. Twitter, I'm on there pretty recently. Cool. And it's Jimbo Slice 23 there also. So
Twitch.tv Jimbo Slice 23.
Yes.
And if you order a pizza, get 23 slices in honor of Jimbo.
There you go.
That's right. And last but not least, Duds, also known as DuDsvs to the rest of the internet.
Interwebs.
Come on, know your script,
there is an episode. There's an early episode where you said internet.
Yeah, you should have taken it down and re-uploaded it out of order like you do with your other episodes.
That's right. Take it down. Edit it.
Carl's in charge of that, not me.
I make sure they're in order.
I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, all Duds_versus. So, and capitalize the D.
And that's VS, not VERSUS, right?
Right. Yeah, just VS.
Capital D.
Coming soon, the Snyder cut of Duds versus Superman.
Like he wants me in that movie.
Yes, why not? Why not?
Because I make Superman look weak.
Ooh, that's a challenge. It's a good thing because next week we're having Henry Cavill on the show, and we're going to talk to him about.
Yeah, I can't talk smack. I really like Henry Cavill. He's pretty good.
I heard that they're not going to do another remake. Anyway, that's way off topic, and the show is over. So, thank you, everybody, for listening in. Actually, I guess Q, do you have any last comments you want to make?
Yeah, I just want to know you got what?
I should never ever.
You gave me the floor.
Question. I should never give you the floor.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you follow us, like, subscribe, comment, all that wonderful stuff. MySpace.com, ICQ. And we're now on IRL. So IRL
channel. Catch us IRL.
If you look up in Webcrawler or Yahoo, you will find us top number 4 podcast of 2020.
Check out our new podcast, the Withering Effect.
Withering Effect coming soon.
.com.
Trying to
VHS.
Trying to get that SEO, are we?
That's it.
If you want to send us a message, typewriter it and send it by carrier pigeon, and we will be happy to reply in at least a month's time.
That's right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. That was actually all incorrect. TheVoidFrogs.com. You can listen to The Void Frogs at YouTube.com/TheVoidFrogs. You can follow us on Twitter, Twitter.com/TheVoidFrogs. We are on Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all the places that you can find The Withering Effect. So stop watching them and come. I'm kidding. I had to say it because it's hilarious. Go check out their show. We loved having you guys on here today. Thank you so much for being here.
Early in the episode, he's like, don't make fun of their name, and then he's like, no, just stop watching them, audience, and watch us instead. I think we know who the real offensive.
I loved having you guys on here because they're different shows. Yeah. They're different shows.
Mm-hmm. And, it's like when I used to watch Family Matters, and they had the dad from The Fresh Prince come on the show. It's like, oh, you crossed universes. That's impossible. Oh, mind blown.
What's that meme? I hate the meme.
What?
There will never be a greater crossover than Avengers or whatever that is. And it's like,
Yeah.
Nah, look at us.
There'll never be a greater crossover.
Anyway. The show is way over. Thanks, guys, for being here. See you all.
Been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Check the links in the description to go check their show and also to check their episode that we are on. So, yeah, we'll see you guys all around later. Have a good.
Bye. Bye.
See you
Bye.
guys.
See you.
Bye.
We need a catchphrase at the end. Don't wither away and jump out of the void.